Nope, there it goes.
You said two other guys.
What the camera?
There was one guy there following me, asking for
Please help. He literally just paid for everything.
These Karens think they're untouchable. Smooth talkers, quick hands, and schemes so convincing they almost get away with it. Almost.
There it is. Yeah, we gotta go.
What the hell? Why are you guys being so rough with me, bro?
But when the law plays smarter, the game is over before it even begins. Watch as these overconfident scammers walk straight into traps set by law enforcement, turning their perfect crime into the perfect takedown.
He did those. He did that stuff.
You left your name on a part of the document.
He did that stuff though. Okay, I might have let him.
Some people steal furniture, others steal identities. This Karen decided to do both. What started as a simple theft report at a rent-a-center in Riverside, Ohio, quickly spiraled into a case of fraud, deception, and a failed cover-up so sloppy that even experienced scammers would cringe.
An awards letter or check stub, a utility bill or a lease, and their ID.
Okay.
Okay. We deliver the stuff to this address on Kester. There's not this guy, because once the guys got to look and they realized it wasn't him, but it was a guy that looks similar to him. Anyways,
Okay.
we deliver, the payment comes due for the very phone, and he's flipping out. Like, he has no idea what we're talking about. He don't even live. So come to find
You always
out.
go to the opposite side of town to do your stuff.
And then this is the thing, so like him and I start talking, he's like, look ma'am, I don't get Social Security. He's like, I don't live at this address, and he like showed me on this video his address where he lives at.
Okay.
And that I caught it was because the more I got to looking into the lease, where she sent us the lease, she forgot to take her name out of there and put his name in it. This signature here, which is supposed doesn't match our delivery. So she made a bogus forged letter. This is a lease, which I know you can get leases offline. Those aren't nothing.
Is this the lease letter that she? Okay.
And you have the awards letter.
Yeah.
And then what the hell does that there and there? Okay, so the story gets even better yet.
By the time police unraveled the truth, the only thing this suspect had actually owned was a criminal record about to get even longer. On November 6th, 2023, Rent-A-Center reported that a customer had stopped making payments on a $2,000 furniture set. That would have been normal, except the man listed on the lease, Richard Jackson, had no idea he had ever purchased anything. He didn't even live at the address where the furniture was delivered.
Well, customer calls us and she's like, hey Jess, it's Lindsay. She's like, I have a question for you. I was like, yeah. She told me the girl's name. If she used me as a reference to get furniture through you guys, and I'm like, no. I was like, I don't even have her as a customer. She goes, okay, well, she lives at this address, and then she gave me this. Just so happened was in this guy's account, and it clicked in my head. I'm like, well, that's his address. I guess she's known for doing identity theft. So the girl called me because she was flipping out because the Samantha chick had texted her a couple days ago wanting to use her as a reference. So Lindsay ends up going into this whole long story about this. Sell my stuff because Lindsay called me back this morning. She's like, Jess, she just tried to sell me your furniture. Goes,
What's the total on the furniture?
When questioned, he proved that his identity had been stolen, leading police straight to the real culprit, a woman who had forged his name and used fake documents to pull off the scheme. Under Ohio Revised Code 29130.49, identity fraud is a felony, carrying up to 3 years in prison.
This isn't the actual residence, right? No, but right. That one may be empty. Riverside Police, open the door.
Riverside Police, last chance. We're gonna kick the door open.
No. Nope, there it goes. There it is. Yeah, we gotta go. Alright,
Where you at? Step out with your hands up now. You don't gotta be rough with me, man. What the hell? Why are you guys being so rough with me, bro? So it doesn't mean you gotta rough me up?
Ain't nobody roughing you up.
Yeah, you're being rough.
Cigarettes so I don't get nervous, please.
I'm not gonna drop it on my carpet.
So, anybody have an idea what to do with a large deer that jumped into a wastewater tank?
Put your palms together like I'm pulling away.
I'm not pulling away. I'm big. I'm big.
But the scam didn't stop there. As police investigated, a former customer came forward with another disturbing revelation. The suspect was actively trying to sell the stolen furniture. This wasn't a mistake or a misunderstanding. It was a planned operation, one that unraveled the moment she made one simple mistake, forgetting to remove her own name from the forged lease. That was all police needed. With a signed search warrant, they headed straight to her apartment.
Riverside, 214.
Your right arm. You are tensing up.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not tensing up. Can you stop yanking my wrist, please? Please, I'm big. Can you please do it? Please.
I'll do it. Come here.
I need my purse right here. Can you call my sister, please?
Okay.
Please.
Yep. Hold on.
They're right over there.
Can you lean over a little bit?
Nobody else is here.
Can you? There you go.
That's my dog.
They gotta clear it and make sure nobody else hears it.
We got to search for it.
Yeah, I know. They just kicked my door down, so I got it all recorded. Yeah, well, this wasn't cool. This wasn't cool either.
Alright,
Okay.
Do you have, where's your tennis shoes?
Right over here. The white ones. They're right there. I need my door locked. I can't. Not this neighborhood.
I got you. Well, they're not done.
Okay, well, I need my door locked still.
We'll make sure.
When officers arrived, she refused to cooperate, forcing them to break down her door. Her first reaction? Complaining about their rough treatment, as if that would erase the fact that she was sitting on stolen furniture in an apartment decorated with fraud. Under Ohio Revised Code 2913.02, grand theft of property over $1,000 is a felony, punishable by up to 18 months in prison. The story didn't hold up for long. Officers compared the forged documents and quickly confirmed that her signature was on the fraudulent rental agreement.
So I'm not even sure what the situation is, to be honest. Here's stuff over here. I gotta unlock this.
I really need my door locked.
Well, I promise you.
They're right by my TV.
Yeah, let's let him. He's good to go. Got some questions for you. Can I talk to you? I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but can you read right there? What does that say? I would like to get your side of the story, but I can't force you to do that. That's up to you.
Okay, this guy, Richard J. We gambled together, and he came over one day, and he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, we was trying to get him something from Riverside. He told me to order it, and then as soon as they delivered it over there, he didn't answer the phone or anything, and then he calls me, threatening me, saying all this other stuff, and I got it on my phone where he called and all that stuff. It's not like he knew I had it, and he came over and did it. How else would I have any of his stuff?
Well, you forged some documents.
I didn't forge any documents. He did those. He did that stuff.
You left your name on a part of the document.
He did that stuff, though. Okay, I might have let him. You can ask.
What do you mean you
can
let?
ask
Why
my
would
dude.
why would you let him if
Because
it was all in?
Under Ohio Revised Code 2921.13, forgery and falsification carry up to 12 months in jail, adding yet another charge to her list of offenses. As she ran out of excuses, police reminded her of one final problem. She was only 90 days into a 2-year probation from a previous conviction. Now, with a new grand theft charge, she wasn't just looking at a few months behind bars, she was facing years in prison for violating her probation. The performance continued until she was escorted to the police station to face charges of theft, identity fraud, and forgery. Her fate remains uncertain as she awaits sentencing.
No, I did
Why
not.
would she lie about that?
I don't, because she's lying. She didn't even know
How do you
me.
think we even
She
got...
didn't even know me like that.
So how do you think we got
Of
to
course
this
she's
point?
going to say anything she can. Well,
That's
yeah,
wrong.
she was probably high as too. Yeah.
So why
Look
didn't...
at your source.
So let me tell you something that doesn't make sense. If this was all concocted by Richard...
It was both of us, but he knew that I was just helping him get it. How else would I have his information? How else would he's...
But why wouldn't he just do it himself? Why does he need you?
Because he don't know how. He's not...
I mean-
No, I didn't rip off nobody. I didn't rip off anybody, okay? They delivered it here. It's not in my name, and I didn't forge anything. That's what he did. So...
The signature on the Rent-A-Center agreement, we compared the two. Did you help him by signing that?
I did not sign anything.
You understand your story is just.
So he's allowed to call and threaten me and everything.
So why didn't you report that to the police?
You guys believe
why
the
didn't
damn
you
dope fiend. Summer's a damn dope fiend.
Did you call and report that to the police?
I think
yes or no?
The irony? She was outraged about having her door kicked in, yet had no problem forging documents, stealing identities, and decorating her apartment with stolen furniture. Now, the real question is, how much longer can she run from responsibility before reality catches up for good?
Do you believe that you committed theft here at the Walmart? Have you been arrested before for theft?
Yes. However, it was, I forget.
Sometimes it's not the grand heists or elaborate frauds that land people in serious legal trouble. It's the small, impulsive choices that unravel everything. One Florida woman learned this lesson the hard way when a simple attempt to save a few bucks at Walmart turned into a criminal case. What started as a quick price tag swap soon escalated into a police investigation, exposing her past mistakes and putting her future at risk.
Excuse me?
For theft. That's what you're doing.
Theft?
That's me.
Well, Jed, can you please help? He literally just paid for everything. Excuse me?
Do you guys need a receipt?
Yes, we'll take everything. We'll see what's legit and what isn't. Where would you like this? To see which one's legit paid for and which ones are.
Yeah, because you're gonna find out certain prices and everything.
Yeah.
So this is the receipt. Legit or whatever's not legit, just let me know and I'll annotate that. Yep. If you can start with the footage, please.
No reason we'll figure it all out. We're gonna wait until they pass all the way. Yeah.
On January 9th, 2024, at a Walmart in Pinellas Park, Florida, security cameras captured the woman swapping clearance tags onto more expensive items and hiding merchandise in her purse.
Okay, step forward. One step apart.
So, I did put a couple of things in my bag. You can just take them out, right? And
No,
it's fine?
you go to jail for that.
I don't go to jail for that.
I'm very serious.
I
You don't
mean,
go to jail for
pay for
theft?
them real quick. I didn't ask, I'm sorry.
I'll
Pay
pay
for
for whatever she has a chance to pay.
I'm sorry, that's just kind of, I'm sorry.
That's $94?
Like,
94 cents? For 94 cents. And it's $94.
I'm like, oh,
They're gonna talk to you guys.
she doesn't.
That's like saying, yeah, I killed him, but I don't have the money, dude. I wouldn't even. I should have paid for it.
Alright, so this is one thing that's scanned.
Were the clearance tags on them already when you picked them up?
Yeah, we went shopping in the clearance, in all the different clearance
Right, hold
areas.
on. Explain something to you guys real quick, okay? Everything that happened today. You stand up.
Oh, yes, sir.
Come over here.
It's $50.
Look at all these cameras.
So,
Okay, so before these officers start asking you these questions and before you answer,
This one's scanned for 50 bucks.
So this is $94. I won't take you a long hard about the answer. Okay.
We can have the receipt.
So would you be able to give me a receipt and then I can let me photograph.
stupid stuff, like I really
If you didn't do anything, can I? Like, the officer's gonna talk to you. I don't have it.
You don't have any ID?
Yeah, it's in my wallet.
In your wallet? Which one's your wallet? This one right here?
When store employees confronted her, she insisted she had paid for everything, but with surveillance footage and a suspicious receipt, officers were soon called to the scene. Once in custody, the woman quickly admitted to the scheme, blaming her actions on impulse and influence from others.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Mr. Steven, you ever been arrested before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For theft?
No.
Okay.
Like, I really would have just paid for the things that, you know,
Sorry.
whatever happened, but I didn't.
You still live on sir?
Yes, sir.
For somebody gonna go quick. Just pull it down.
Where's your ID located, ma'am?
I do not have one on me.
You do not have ID on you?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Can I get your first name?
Yes, it's Mary.
Just this last longer.
Okay.
So I don't understand why I'm being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So, privy to crimes being committed.
What's the price? What's
So the first one,
on here? Like, how do I decipher that? Is it 140? Okay, so that's and the next one is $49.98.
right,
And that's the total. Okay, so that's the total
right.
in their bag. Did you scan that, whatever was in their bag?
She's doing it at the moment.
Okay. This is the items that was in her purse?
Everything is right here. Is all in their purse. Okay. There's a few other things in here that we just have to go back on the video.
Okay. So this could possibly be that purple thing she was concealing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a monetary value for APAD? Obviously, if it's not a felony. Subtotals, this one's $48. This one's $143, so they're going to do it $200.
Just go mute for a second.
Okay. I'll just
Unless she's going to get APAD with them.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with him waiting out there.
Yep.
Under Florida Statute 812.014, theft of items valued between $100 and $750 qualifies as petite theft, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
Sorry. I wasn't here 2 minutes ago.
So you were. So for right now, I just need you to collect your stuff. You're more than welcome to wait outside to see what happens, but for right now...
So I'm waiting for... That's what they're checking, see if she's...
I'll be out the top.
Yep. So this is going to happen. Remember, we have a program that's called APAD. So if she's a first-time offender in theft, she'll be APAD eligible, meaning she's going to get almost like a court date for community service. As long as she fulfills all her obligations, it won't count against her record. You want to wait in your car? You want to wait out here?
I would like to wait to see what happens.
Okay. That's something you should have talked to her before the shit happens.
No, dude. I mean, I'll pay.
I don't... Bro, this ain't my store. That's Walmart. Walmart wants to continue, so we're going to...
I mean, do they want... They're not willing to take
that's
the
what
payment?
So this is all your stuff that was paid for legitimately?
Okay, it's paid for that, oh, I guess they were not cool. Do I need to pay the rest, or do I...
However, her prior theft arrest raised red flags. Repeat offenses in Florida can lead to enhanced penalties, potentially escalating a misdemeanor to a felony charge.
Mary, I have to read you something, okay?
Yes, he'll literally pay you everything.
All right, ma'am. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
I mean, if you have questions, yeah, but I'm pretty sure you just already decided what's going to happen, so...
Why you're in handcuffs, okay? We have reason to believe that you committed theft here at the Walmart of you putting an item in your purse.
I did.
There is video evidence of you putting tags on merchandise that...
I did switch that. He didn't know about that, honestly.
And that's why he's not in cuffs. Okay. Was this a spur of the moment thing? Did you plan to do this? Or?
No, I just had a friend who had done it, and I'm sorry. It's obviously not a phenomenal idea.
No.
I won't do it anymore ever again.
Okay.
That's
to switch.
not really, no, but when I hit the clearance aisle, it kind of just, I remembered. It just sounds ridiculous the way to it. I'm sorry.
So you went to the clearance aisle, used stickers, and put them on higher priced items?
It's not like I had a conscious regular stream of consciousness about it. I just kind of did the thing. I wonder if that would work.
How'd that work out for you?
Has not yet.
Okay. Have you been arrested before for theft?
I forget the word for it. It was
dropped.
Yeah, it was dropped. I'm not.
Was it in Hillsborough County or Pinellas County?
It was Hillsborough.
Okay.
We went to the same high school, and he had a picture of me looking at something that I later bought. But because I bought it, I was window shopping one day for it, and then I went back there. Anyways, ended up paying a restitution of $20 whole.
How long ago was this?
2 months. 2 months back.
Okay.
You guys good?
You sure that he can't pay for everything?
Out here waiting just to find out what happens.
Yeah. I got you.
Holy shit.
That they scanned.
I had no idea. I'm sorry.
And scanned items that are worth $143.98.
Can you just pay that?
That is not up to me. That is up to the store. They are the victims.
Really, I'm so sorry. Is there anything that I can do? Anything at all? I feel like there's got to be something.
Huh?
Like I'll make a fucking Walmart commercial or something.
What
was it?
I'm so sorry.
They have her for the Tinks, and the Clearview.
The off was the purple one.
Yeah, so that's what they scanned. So it's,
I'm gonna let people know these don't work, just so you know.
See if you grabbed other.
As officers reviewed receipts and security footage, they found clear evidence of fraudulent transactions. Meanwhile, the man accompanying her was questioned but ultimately released after paying for his items. Due to his lack of prior offenses, he was deemed eligible for the APAD, Alternative Prosecution and Diversion Program, which allows first-time offenders to complete community service and avoid a criminal record.
or confirmation
Hey,
from.
you guys can't have anything to do with if I pay for it or not. So like, who's that up to?
That is up. If that's a Walmart, if it's a Walmart policy,
I see. Is there an actual policy about it, or do you guys just not want to let me do it?
okay. This is
I'm
what's
not
gonna
trying to be a
happen.
dick. I just
Okay.
really don't want to go to jail for
Well,
this.
I'm checking with dispatch. If you have no prior theft convictions, we have what's called an APAD program. That stands for, I don't even know what the it stands for, but it stands for something.
It's like
It's a diversion program, community service.
I will tell you, I did go to jail for that theft I told you about, but it was dropped.
Okay.
Okay. Freaking Josh. So please tell me more about this 8-pack or whatever.
Go ahead. Copy.
You said you stole stuff at another Walmart recently too?
No, they filed a police report online because he had a picture of me looking at something that he said I took that I ended up, after I bought a bike the day he took the pictures, right? And so then I didn't get the bike because I didn't have $20 for it that day, but I came back like 2 weeks later and I bought it.
For the woman, her eligibility for APAD remained uncertain. If her previous theft charge had been fully dismissed, she could avoid prosecution. If not, she would face formal charges and the risk of a permanent criminal record. As a result, rather than being arrested on the spot, she was trespassed from Walmart while the case was sent for review.
Well,
No charges.
April, what's supposed to do with the drug? There's nothing that tells us the status of the case.
What?
Yeah.
I literally was in jail for it and it was dropped. I was, she's a nurse, me and my boyfriend.
So we gotta trespass.
And there's no. So there's a lot of shit there. Sorry.
So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be trespassed from the store in this parking lot. We're gonna call PD. You're gonna have to see what happens.
Understood.
Do you have one?
I do.
Yeah. They call, we spot you here, we're gonna check, so don't not come back
Don't worry
here.
about
So now dispatch is gonna check.
Yeah, it's literally everything was dropped.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
I can't take your word for it,
How would they not be able to confirm that?
because Tampa doesn't talk to the rest of us.
So what if
Dispatch is trying to figure out the disposition.
Same?
Correct. So they're going to
I wouldn't
figure
have
out
been gone out
how.
of jail if that
Well, you wouldn't have gone to jail if.
Oh, no. I mean, when I went last
Okay.
time, I was there.
Let me explain the program
Sorry, yes.
in the event that you are eligible for the program.
Cross your fingers for all your exit.
Okay, right? For me.
I don't want to do that to you, honestly.
Okay. Especially not at my Walmart. So the APAC program, they're going to check if you're eligible. If you're eligible or whatnot, and they figure that out, you are agreeing to present yourself to court. You're telling the courts that you're going to show up when they tell you to show up, and you're going to do whatever they tell you to do, whether it be clean up a highway, do whatever you got to do.
I don't want to have a record.
If you are not eligible, then you're going to be charged with
For a fact. There was no weight. I didn't have any on me. It was just paraphernalia that was at the place where I was. So they couldn't, there were nothing they could actually charge me with.
Yeah.
I didn't have any, there was like a baggie they
Are
found
you
next
reading
to
the
me.
charge?
Yeah, so
Something. I'm sorry.
I do.
I'm like weirdly looking at you. I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
convictions must be reviewed. Convictions within 2 years. No felony convictions within 5 years. Withhold of adjudications is considered a conviction.
None of that. What's withhold of adjudication? What's that?
Like that they decided pretty much like not. It's weird to explain.
So it's like drop without dropping? They just
Yeah, pretty much. It's like keeping like the history.
Now, her fate hinges on her pre-trial hearing set for August 19, 2024, before Judge Robert Demer. The court will decide whether she receives a second chance through diversion or faces full prosecution. The performance continued until she was escorted away, leaving behind an unsettling reality. Was this just a mistake, or the beginning of a pattern that would follow her for life?
That guy was asking me for my number, actually, and I was trying to move.
Yeah, okay. What we're going to do is we have to place you under arrest for possession of...
Some people go shopping for a good deal, while others go shopping for a new identity. But at a Best Buy in Illinois, one woman took it a step too far, attempting to buy a laptop using stolen identification, only to find herself caught in a web of contradictions and ultimately under arrest. On June 9, 2023, store employees at Best Buy noticed discrepancies between a woman's ID and her actual appearance when she attempted to make a high-value purchase. Instead of letting it slide, they immediately alerted the police, who arrived just as she was attempting to leave.
She's trying to walk out the exit doors.
How's it going?
Good. My wife don't. I don't have no idea on me.
Thank you. Can we just move out of the way?
Is there somebody with the car on live?
That's not me, Larry.
Huh?
That's not me.
That's not you?
No.
That looks like you.
That does not look like me.
What was she trying to purchase?
I'm not going nowhere. I'm trying to move from the side.
Yeah, you could move over here.
Okay. I'm not talking to you. I'm just taking away from you.
Computer. Windows this time. The two other guys that came out.
I didn't come with that guy. Was asking me for my number actually, and I was trying to move.
Yeah.
You said two other guys.
What the cameras?
There was one guy there following me, asking for my number. Can we move from away from the entrance?
Yeah, you're gonna walk with my partner.
When confronted, the woman denied everything, insisting she was simply browsing and had no connection to the fraudulent ID. But her nervous behavior and refusal to provide clear answers only made officers more suspicious. As the interrogation continued, her story kept shifting. When asked about the ID, she outright denied it was hers, even as it was found in her possession.
What's going on?
He's saying that I was doing fraud with another guy, but I walked in, right?
Let's go over this way, just so we don't get the sun in your eyes.
While I was waiting for him, some guy came behind me. He was asking me for my social media and my number, and I'm like, and he thinks I was with the guy doing fraud.
So you were just in here shopping?
A laptop, but that was about it. I didn't purchase nothing. I don't have nothing.
Okay. Did you try to open a credit card?
No, I didn't.
Did you provide an ID at that point? Here's
No.
my credentials.
I was gonna try to purchase a laptop depending on the price of it. Said okay, he got the laptop, went back there and never came back.
Okay.
The surface water and another, yeah.
Okay. What time did you get here? Do you know about?
No,
30, 40 minutes ago? 10, 20 minutes?
not even know. Maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Um,
How do I spell that? What's your first name?
Jeanette, Janette.
Janette?
Yes.
Do you have a middle initial, Jeanette?
No. Can I answer? Because I had left the Uber and I had like 2 addresses so he could take me back.
Yeah,
He
just
was
let him know
calling
it's going to
me.
be a minute.
All right, give me 1 second.
Okay.
No, ya te jodí. Deme llamar el Uber driver.
Can you run a name DOB, please? So you walked in trying to buy a laptop.
I was asking for the price.
They came up to you, you're interested in this laptop, the employee?
Oh, yeah. He went to the back.
And then you went up to the line.
What line? No, I was there the whole time.
Oh, where?
The register.
Right over here?
Yeah, I was asking where did he go to the other employees, and he said he was trying to get something from a printer to work or something like that. I was about to walk out, and then right before I was about to walk out, he ran behind me, and the officer came in.
Okay.
And a guy came behind me asking me for my Instagram and cell phone number. And no, I don't have. He's like, so you don't have social media? I'm like, no, I have a boyfriend.
You said it was a dark-skinned guy?
Yeah, he had like braids.
Did he have anything else, like tattoos?
No, I didn't notice.
What was he wearing?
I swear, I wasn't even trying to look at him because I was right where the TV is curved. That's where I was standing, and he came.
Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Under Illinois law 720 ILCS 5/16 through 30, identity theft is a felony offense that can result in up to 5 years in prison and heavy fines. A steep price to pay for trying to cheat the system. Things only got worse when officers ran a database check and found that the ID had no valid records, confirming it was either fake or stolen.
But you're saying you don't know this guy at all?
At all.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they could hear at least.
Sure. But you're saying
My
you kind of
social
brushed him
media.
off, right?
Yeah, I tried not. I turned around and I'm like, oh no. He said, before you go back to the guy, then he left and he was like, before you go to the other guy, can I have your phone number or your social media? And I said, no, that I didn't have.
Okay.
But I don't know him at all. I already checked out the hotel.
Where were you staying?
It was the, I have to check my
29
email.
30, we found one.
Sorry, miss. Did you say no record in both?
Yeah, no record, New York and Illinois.
No.
Are you out of New York?
If I'm out of New York?
Do you live in New York?
Yes, I
That's
do.
your government ID?
Yes, from New York. My birthday, yes.
Okay, because we're not getting anything back on
I've never been arrested. How do I do?
No, I'm talking about your driver's license.
Oh,
So that
yes.
means
No,
you're...
yes. I've never been arrested.
No? Okay. How long you live in New York?
All my life.
Out of New York.
Like I said, we'll wait for him to come over and then... All right, I don't know if I missed it. Where'd you say you were staying?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I come here and work like at the strip clubs and stuff like that. And
Yeah, no worries.
I do that like sometimes in different states.
Yeah, like were you staying in Chicago or were you staying in
Yeah.
Chicago?
Like every time I work at a club, I go to a next club the next day and stay at a near hotel from there or Airbnbs and stuff like that.
Okay. So do you come for like extended like a couple of weeks or just a couple days? Or?
No, this is my first time here in Chicago for that. I prayed and it has sound, like, seriously.
I don't know how the cameras work here, to be honest.
I hope if they do, so at least just so he could feel stupid, because I would understand.
Sure.
But maybe because he saw him with his phone in his hand trying to talk to him. Maybe.
Yeah, you know how it goes when you're watching something from kind of a distance. You can't really tell what's going on.
Yeah.
When are you heading back to New York?
Under Illinois law, possession of counterfeit identification is a serious crime, often tied to financial fraud schemes. Yet, even with mounting evidence against her, she continued to dodge questions and contradict herself. With no valid explanation and no real way out, officers had no choice but to arrest her.
We're going through a hard time and I have kids and bills and...
How many kids?
Two.
What brought you into that?
So I just came out here, like I was telling my dance at strip clubs, and then I came in. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to get a laptop, but I didn't even purchase anything. I didn't get anything.
That's not you.
It's not me. It's someone that looks like me.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we have to place you under arrest.
In the Uber, so I don't know.
Okay.
Can I text my mom and let her know?
Oh, we'll let you call at the police department. Okay.
This is too tight on this side. Would I be able to take the numbers from my phone?
I'll grab your bag. I got your bag. Let go of your bag. Yeah. Does your mom live in Illinois? How long have you been in Illinois for? Do you have any pockets on you or anything, or no? No pockets? Okay.
Wait, with the thing there?
Yeah, it's just a seatbelt. Yeah, it's just gonna go across your back.
Oh my.
The performance continued until she was transported to the police station, where she was formally charged with identity theft and possession of fraudulent identification. Now she awaits sentencing, but one thing is clear: scamming her way into a new laptop only landed her in deeper trouble. The only real question is, was this a one-time mistake or just another step in a long trail of deception?
Game of cat and mouse.
Rosalind? Who's Rosalind? That's not a boyfriend?
No, it's my boyfriend's card. He just, I know, I really like him.
A stolen credit card, a pizza order, and a terrible decision. That's all it took for one woman to turn a craving into a felony case. A quick bite to eat quickly unraveled into a web of deception, denial, and a desperate attempt to cover her tracks. But no matter how many excuses she made, the truth was coming out, and she wasn't ready for what was about to happen next.
Purchase? Leave their credit card?
I don't know. Who's mine?
Okay, you have it?
I do have my credit cards. These are the ones I use.
So, if we go in there and we talk to the people at Sonny's, and they give us the receipt for this order,
That's the one my boyfriend should have used.
Okay, which one is it gonna show us?
It should be the white one. That's my card. Because that's the one we use on the app most of the time.
Okay.
My Chime, but I don't ever use that anymore.
Okay. You mind checking?
Other than that,
Okay. There, you don't need to be searching around in there.
no, I was just making sure I didn't have my other credit card.
Okay, what are those cards in the front pocket?
These are not card. Coupons.
Okay. What's the Visa that was in there?
What Visa?
There's a Visa in the front pocket.
This is my grandma's death card.
What's that other card?
Oh, that's my boyfriend's
What's it?
card.
Rosalind? Who's Rosalind? That's not a boyfriend?
No, it's my boyfriend's card. My boyfriend's name is not Rosalind. My boyfriend's name is Isaiah. But it's his sister's.
Okay.
Stolen card. It's not even used. Prepaid card.
It's a what?
It's a prepaid card. They get loaded money onto. They're all card ending in 2222. Right. I don't have.
So
any
where's
other
the card
cards.
that was used for this?
I don't have any other cards.
So she had this one. She said it was her boyfriend.
So my boyfriend's, we have obviously.
Okay. I'm going to advise you of your Miranda rights, okay? Are you familiar with Miranda rights? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to advise you of your Miranda rights. At the end of it, I'll ask you if you understand and if you want to talk to us, okay?
So am I being arrested?
You're being detained at this point.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so actually, let's just go over here. I'm going to shut the door.
Yeah. Can I get my phone?
No, let's go have a talk real quick.
See what he wants to do? Yeah. I think so too. And she had other cards in there that
I just read the statute.
Yeah.
The other cards are probably, how many other cards does she have?
I think 2 others. I think what's happening is she's leaving, like people leave their cards. Yeah. I've done it.
Sure, hold on.
Yeah. And then she's taking them and...
If it was me, I'd charge her with the identity theft and I'd charge her with the possession of the other cards too, which is, know what the statute I'm talking about? Statute for that.
I did it with you when I was in FTO in phase 1.
Yeah.
You stand by with her for just a minute.
You what? Always the worst time for this, right?
All right. So you have the right to remain. Do you understand each of these rights as I explained them to you?
Yes.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
On December 20th, 2023, Ohio police were called to investigate a fraudulent card transaction, but the case took an ironic twist. The suspect was a Speedway gas station employee who had allegedly stolen the credit card from a customer while on duty.
The card that's on there, the last 4, what is that card?
It has to be a debit card, but it's only...
Who placed the order?
My boyfriend. And I was just coming to pick it up after donating.
Okay, so who's the card that's on there? Who is it registered to?
It should be one of ours.
It should be?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
If it's yours, then where is it?
It has to be with him.
Has to be with him?
Yes.
All right, so let me ask you this. Where do you work at?
I work at Speed.
Okay. What does that card look like then? If that's one of yours or your boyfriend's, what does it look like?
It would be red, I believe.
Red, and what would be on it?
It's a Florida card.
Okay.
I believe it has the Bucks football team on it.
What would be the name on it? If two of your boyfriends, it would have one of your names on it?
Yeah, it should be. It should be mine. I always use mine. Usually, I've had all 4.
And you moved here from Washington?
No, I don't actually live here. My sisters live here.
I saw you got pulled over in like St. John's or something.
Yeah, I did drive. I've been kind of helping my sister out a little bit. And, kind of helping her out. I'm going...
So that you were living out here. Now you went back out to Washington?
Yeah,
okay.
2013?
Yeah.
And I used to live in Orlando. I left Orlando
okay.
area at that time.
Do you work at Speedway?
Yeah.
They always have the best deals on my energy drinks.
I know, I really like them.
Do me a favor, this time you're being paid. These pushing your phone back.
Is there any way that I can make a phone call? The phone that he has is an internet phone, and I don't know the number to it.
All right, we'll figure all that out, okay?
Who made the order? I'm not easy to be honest with you. Where's that card?
Before I patch down, is there anything on you? We'll get to all that, don't worry, okay? Is there anything on you that I need to know about? What, knives, weapons?
Oh, no.
Any narcotics, drugs that you shouldn't have on you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What kind of bra do you have on? Like
it's
a wire bra?
Yeah, it's a wire bra.
All right. And back up a little bit for me and just bend at your waist. Perfect.
So step up, turn toward, there you go.
The only reason I'm saying that is because it's an internet phone. I don't know the phone number to it.
Okay, so how about this? I can write the phone number down for you, so when you get up to jail, you'll have it.
Yeah, it's...
And they'll let you go through your phone to get phone numbers to make phone calls. So let me ask you this, what do you need from your car? Obviously, car keys.
Let me ask you this, if we go in that car and go to grab your stuff.
Just be honest, because if you're honest with us and forthcoming, it makes things go a lot smoother if you're cooperative.
It may or may not be.
It may or may not be. We'll give you one more try.
Honestly, I really wish that I really wish I could.
Okay.
I'm being completely honest.
All right, well, just have a seat in there. We'll be with you in a minute.
I'm gonna try to call Andrea. Okay, I think I still have her number. If she can't come within like 20 minutes, then it's got to get towed.
When questioned, the woman tried to talk her way out of trouble, juggling contradictory explanations about the card's origin. But when officers discovered another card in someone else's name, her alibi fell apart completely. Under Ohio Revised Code 29130.02, credit card theft is a felony, punishable by up to 12 months in prison and fines reaching $2,500.
You need to wait a minute.
What is it?
Because, take your hand out your pocket for me.
What's going on?
Just wait a minute. Because we had a call.
What's that?
You were trying to do some transactions. and weren't using proper information.
I don't have nothing in my pocket.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to reach for anything.
It's fine.
All right. You don't have any weapons or anything
No,
on you?
I don't have no weapons.
All right. I'm gonna. Can you put your hands on top of your head for me? Interlace your fingers. Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. So, what's your name? Well, don't reach for anything. Don't reach for anything.
I'm just getting my wallet.
Well, you don't. When an officer tells you not to reach for something, you don't reach in your pockets. Okay?
Yeah. I'm
Pretty
sorry.
simple.
It's natural when you ask me for something to give you my ID.
When you are told not to reach for something,
Right.
you don't reach. So, what's your name?
David Purvis.
Davey?
David, D-U-R-U-P-A-S.
A-S?
Yes.
What's your social?
The man, visibly rattled, struggled even with the simplest tasks, like spelling his own.
Under Ohio Revised Code 2913.49, identity fraud is a felony offense, carrying up to 3 years in prison, a harsh reality that was setting in fast.
Can I write it down? Yeah.
Can you just tell me?
Yeah, it's easier for me to write it down.
So just tell me what it is.
Please write it. I have dyslexia, and it's hard for me to put numbers in order. That's it. That's all I want to do is just so I can write it down. And that's easier for me to...
Just tell me what it is.
I can't... My back is hurting, please.
Yeah. Sit down.
Thank you.
What's your birthday? What's your birthday?
7/31/58, man.
Where do we live?
In California?
Yes, sir.
That's weird because you just gave that address that's on your ID from Colorado. So you got caught. You lied. Okay? No, listen to me. Everybody you gave these cashier checks to have been going to other branches to cash them. Okay? They spoke to this actual David. He's in Colorado. He didn't authorize any of this.
Nobody spoke with me.
As the investigation unfolded,
as the officers pressed her for answers, her responses became even more suspicious, but officers weren't buying it. They read her Miranda rights, making it clear that this was no longer just questioning, she was being detained.
You need to tell us who you are. Because listen, it's kind of weird that, you say you live in California on your Colorado.
Listen, I have several houses. I said California, it's Colorado.
So what's your address in California? I'm going to call that police department. Tell me what city.
What city?
Yeah, what city?
It's Springfield, but...
Springfield, California?
Yeah,
so you just own houses that you don't know the address of?
It's an Airbnb, actually. And
okay, so what is the address?
I can look stuff up for you.
I want the address.
I don't know this. It's fine.
Where's your cell phone?
My cell phone's in my pocket.
Pull your cell phone out. Open your Airbnb account. So you don't actually live in California, then?
No, I live in Colorado.
So why would you give the address?
Because you guys have me flustered, sir.
Have you flustered because you're stealing somebody's money?
You have me flustered.
Do you
sir.
think?
Would hope not, because my money's in there.
Or somebody else's money that you're taking.
How'd you get here today?
I got a ride, got dropped off.
So where are you staying in Akron?
Not staying in Akron.
Why are you in Ohio?
Because I just came to Ohio.
U.S. banks all over the country.
There is U.S. banks all over.
So why'd you choose Akron?
He was driving, and this is where I...
So you decided to come almost an hour to go to the bank?
I didn't come here just to go to the bank.
So who drove you here? So you randomly got in a car with a guy?
No, it's not a random guy.
What's his name?
John, I don't remember his last name.
Okay, so a random guy that you don't know, because I know all my friends' last names, and you came an hour to go to the bank.
No, we came an hour to go shopping.
Please tell me where you're shopping in Akron.
We went to this, it was like a little thrift store. I wasn't driving, sir. I don't know.
Where are your bags?
What do you mean, where are my bags?
The shit that you bought.
I left it in the car. They dropped me off. They dropped me off.
Where did he go?
I don't know. He's probably a Nissan.
Nissan what?
Altima.
Cars in the parking lot other than our police cars.
He was over there, sir.
What's your phone number?
My phone's dead. If I had it,
so if I call the Littleton, Colorado Police Department, there's not going to be another male with this exact same ID and same name, is there?
I sure would hope not. I would definitely hope not. I mean, if there was somebody there with...
Why'd you... Okay, so you come to U.S. Bank. From Avon, you come down to Akron. You don't choose the U.S. Bank anywhere else. Hang on a second, okay? We ask you for your address, and this is a Colorado ID. Then you proceed to tell me you have multiple houses. So I can look that up and have the police department in that town in California, which is Springfield. That's all you told me, because weird Springfield's. Then you proceed to tell me it's an Airbnb. tell you to pull your phone out to show me the Airbnb account so I can confirm that. Conveniently, your phone's dead. Your cashier checks end up with people with California IDs being cashed at different U.S. banks. You know all these banks talk. U.S. Bank talks to a male who in Colorado with this same name that says, no, that is my bank account. No, I am not doing this.
How am I supposed to? I lost an ID about a year or two ago too, so they possibly could have my ID. I don't understand.
So you lost an ID how long ago?
At least a couple of years ago or so.
Was it? When you get issued a new
couple
one,
years ago,
a couple of years ago would be 2 years
right,
ago, so 21.
I don't know, like, the exact date.
Do you see how your story is making absolutely no sense?
You know, if I asked her if I could write my social down, she won't let me.
Do you have any other forms of ID in your wallet?
I had.
Even in custody, she desperately tried to delay the inevitable, another weak attempt to buy time. But at this point, her fate was sealed.
Security, you're lying. I've been doing this 27 years. Every adult male I've ever talked to that said they don't know their social security number. So if you're telling them you don't know your social security number, hold on. Why do you keep interrupting? That means you're lying. Stop. That's not a Colorado zip code or social security number.
Hold on. Here's the other weird thing. You were in this bank yesterday.
That's in Ohio's social security.
So you're staying in Avon, multiple shopping places up there, in Cleveland, everywhere. You guys decided Akron, Ohio was the place you were going to go.
I don't know.
To a thrift store.
No, that was one of the places we went to. We did. We visited. We came twice. We were here. Actually, this is the third time we were here.
What did you pull cashier's checks for yesterday?
14. To pay a contractor.
What contracting company are you using? Because I'm going to call them.
If I had my number, I'd give you their phone number.
So you have no idea the name of the contracting company?
No. His name is Roger Cooley.
So some random man.
I'm not showing anything out of Colorado.
Just residential houses.
He's a 64-year-old male.
Despite his evasive tactics, the police methodically peeled back layers.
She was charged with identity theft and possession of stolen credit cards, her tangled web of lies unraveling completely.
Stand up and put your hands up.
You're not 6 foot.
Huh?
I'm 5'7".
It means you're lying, as usual. Like I told you. So why don't you stop your thing and tell us your real name and ID? We just want to do our job.
Tell us who you really are. We're just going to send you as a John Doe, and that'll be...
What do you have to do?
Okay, we will. You'll stay all weekend. And Monday's a holiday, so you won't get up till Tuesday.
You think we're done, dude?
Who's Joe Passerell? This is social and I don't know what. For another bank.
What'd you think? We weren't going to figure it out?
No, you guys aren't dumb.
Exactly. So tell us who you are. Tell us what your name is.
You have my name.
That is not your name.
You have my name.
Because you are not 64 years old.
No, I don't. What's my ID tell you I am?
All right, let's go.
Well, you never had a Colorado ID either.
So he's got, all of these people pay, thousands and thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. I don't know what kind of fraud he's got bank account numbers all over the place. Checking account numbers all over the place. He's doing a fraud.
I told you, you have my name and everything.
I don't. I have nothing in my hands. I want you to tell me what your name is.
You have my name in there.
I'm asking you.
You're going to charge me with everything anyway, sir.
Well, we can at this point because you lied. I mean, you
I've
lied to us.
never had good experience with police to begin with. So,
well, then why do you lie to us?
I usually, you know what? I never do.
Hang on, nameless man. The only nameless man in the history of time. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, please.
This case is proof that crime never stays hidden for long, and no amount of excuses can undo the damage once the truth comes out.
Oh, you need each check? I just did a total.
Yeah. Hey, they got $31,000. She's cleaning it up so it's easier to read.
Identity.
I know it's hot, but I mean we got what we got here, okay? What's your cut out of all this? How much do you get?
I get drugs.
You get drugs?
That's what I get.
What's your drug of choice?
I do dope, heroin.
Steal all this money for heroin. How much heroin do you get?
No, listen,
Are you getting a lot of heroin?
No, I don't.
Just enough to get you high?
They keep me like that.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. We need to be able to verify who you are, or jail's going to suck for you. If you have warrants, it is what it is. You're being charged today. Listen, hear me out for a second, okay, before you talk. Okay, you're getting a couple fourth-degree felonies. If you have warrants, we're we're beyond that. We're not worried about that, okay? If you have warrants out of Summit County that you're worried about...
If I have warrants, they're from Texas or Pennsylvania.
For doing the same thing?
No.
Okay.
I said if I do.
Just dumb shit.
Well, one is drugs.
Drugs? Well, you ain't going...
So
tell me what...
worried, like
No, tell me what your real name is.
Have you ever witnessed these thieves, unafraid of consequences and constantly re-offending like these ones? Please share your thoughts in the comments. If today's episode caught your attention, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.